from KSAT 12. Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
Good morning. Happy, what is it, Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Okay,
Happy
I was like,
Tuesday.
it's Monday,
Yeah.
Tuesday. Okay,
We got that
on.
Monday out of the way already.
Yes. Thanks so much for waking up with us, getting your day started. If you're out on the road or got us tuned up on GMSA, you're doing the right thing.
Yes, you are. And I mean, you can have iced coffee if you want, but maybe even warm coffee. It was, nice and cool this morning again. We're getting lucky with our nice cold mornings, but I hear that once Friday football comes around, people there will not be as lucky.
Pretty much after this morning, our luck runs out, unfortunately. Yeah, it's been a good stretch. We had a couple good mornings here. This morning, we got down into the low 70s. Now we're starting to rebound back into the mid 70s, and eventually we end up in the 90s this afternoon. So let's look at the numbers right now. Still pretty cool up in the Hill Country, 59 in Fredericksburg, 65 Kerrville, but 74 now in San Antonio. And yes, high temperatures today will be in the low 90s. 92, partly cloudy skies. We'll see some clouds coming off of Francine, but they don't bring us any rain. And speaking of Francine, still a tropical storm, but I think at our next update, we could be pretty close to a hurricane. And the question is, where is this headed? Not towards Texas. It's headed to Louisiana. So the impacts here will be minimal. But we'll take a look at that track for you. That's all coming up in just a couple minutes.
Thank you, Justin. Let's look out there with TransGuide. I think there's a minor crash here happening. This is the camera at I-35 at I-37, but on the TxDOT website, looks like it's kind of before St. Mary's Street. So just in case you are traveling in that area, you can see there's a shoulder blocked in one of the main lanes, or maybe two of the main lanes blocked at this time. So it is moving just a little slow at this time. And looking at the TxDOT website, there's another minor crash off of Highway 90 in General McMullen, so just be aware of that. Now, day one of the punishment phase of the couple at the center of a deadly dog attack case saw a lot of testimony from the neighbors who lived around them.
Not only were they frustrated with Christian Moreno and Abilene Schneider, but with SAPD and Animal Care Services as well. And right now, we got the one and only Erica Hernandez joining us right now. You've been covering this extensively. What was the big takeaway from day one?
The frustration. Those neighbors were just so frustrated time and time again. For almost 2 years, they said they had been dealing with their neighbors and the lack of just respect they had for them. You know, the main concern, the dogs obviously being out all the time, the gate being wide open, telling them as well that, hey, you know, your dogs are out, and they didn't do anything about it. But also seeing that they called dozens and dozens and dozens of times, and they said at one point SAPD would take almost 5 hours to respond to one of their calls, or that ACS would never stop. They would just drive by. One thing I really I thought that was really interesting is that none of them knew ahead of time, that nobody had told them from ACS that they could file an affidavit to start the process to deem the dogs dangerous. And I thought that was a very important point, especially for the defense in this case.
I heard one of the neighbors on the stand, I think, yesterday, and that frustration, it was interesting because he said that the officer came, after they called, but then just left. Like
and that's because he had been attacked. And that they just came, took a picture, and he was like, they go, gotta go, we got another call. And he's like, wait, like, what do I do next? How do I file charges? Oh, call SAPD.
Well, speaking of that, so that plays into the lawsuit that the Naheda family went ahead and filed. So explain that one.
Yeah, so this lawsuit is very extensive. The family filed it. We were first to get our hands on it and really look into it and dive into it. And the same kind of thing, that the city was responsible at all those previous times that they had attacked others to keep those dogs and deemed them dangerous, and it was never done. This lawsuit was filed in federal court, so we will see how this plays out. The city had a very little response, but I think this is going to be very telling for the state's case moving forward.
So I know that we didn't just hear from the neighbors.
Yeah.
Who else took the stand?
So we heard from, I don't remember the video of those first responders, the firefighters that are on the car trying to fight the dogs away. They took the stand toward the end of the day yesterday. We also heard from Abilene Schneider's brother, who had lived with them for a time, and explained how, yes, the dogs were there. While he said he never saw them attack anybody, that they were aggressive and that he would constantly have to keep them in the house. But he was very telling and talking about how the relationship with his sister and Moreno had kind of just went away when Moreno accused him of stealing and pointing a gun at him. and how his sister just stood there, and he had a very point statement. He looked at his sister, he's like, you don't turn your back on family. And that was a very tense moment in the courtroom at that time.
Can see that. Well, a lot of people taking the stand. What can we expect today?
You know, I expected Juanita Nájera to eventually take the stand. We'll hear the medical examiner at some point, which will be an extremely hard testimony to hear about the injuries that Mr. Nájera experienced. I would say ACS employees as well, but I don't know because of this lawsuit now if it's going to be more damaging for the state's case to have them up there or not, and just what their answers would be. So it'll be interesting to see how the state moves forward today and tomorrow.
All right, Erica. Well, thank you so much. We know you're on top of all of this, and we'll definitely keep on being in touch as far as the updates that come out of the court proceedings.
And we're live streaming, so it's all live right now on our website.
All right, we'll keep following.
All right, thanks,
Thank you,
ladies.
Erica.
All right, so tonight on the Night Beat, a KSAT exclusive with Ramon Nájera's widow. She's never publicly talked about that day, but her husband of 45 years and the way that her life was shattered. Janie Nájera says and sits down with Steve Spriester to talk about her hero husband and how she was saying prayers as the entire violent ordeal played out. Again, that's playing out tonight on the Night Beat right after the debate here on KSAT 12.
Well, you go to a website to find what you think are certified professionals to work on your home, only to then contact police after losing money or your property.
KSAT Investigates found that it happens more often than we think in San Antonio.
After a woman on the west side hired a house cleaner recommended by Angi, the worker showed up late, then left, quote, in haste with a very nervous look about her. The victim returned home to find some of her jewelry had been stolen. The suspect was later arrested in order to pay restitution, the victim told KSAT, for items that were not recovered by San Antonio police.
This is the world we're creating. Introducing Angi.
In these promotional videos, Angi claims to match consumers with top-rated
expert pros,
allowing potential customers to get quotes on projects or connect with contractors by following just a few prompts. But a closer look at the site's frequently asked questions reveals that background checks are only performed on a company's owner or principal, not its employees. And as for whether a contractor is licensed, bonded, and insured, turns out that information is self-reported. Angi instead encouraging its customers to verify on their own whether someone they could potentially hire is actually licensed to do the work.
Well, our Dylan Collier worked on this story for months and joins us now. And tell us, what have you uncovered?
Well, there's been a lot that we've looked into in terms of Angi and these contractor vetting websites. There's a notion that when you use Angi, the person who physically shows up at your home has gone through a significant amount of vetting, but unless the worker is also the owner of the company, that simply is not the case.
All right, so the police reports that you uncovered, were they strictly filed by consumers?
No, they weren't. In fact, some contractors have been swindled after being contacted by users of sites like this. One got pulled into a check deposit scam, while another provided moving services only to have the person who hired them cancel the transaction, which caused a theft of service.
Well, thank you. We'll see more on this story. A reminder tonight on the Night Beat, advice from Angi and San Antonio Police on how to make sure you are vetting contractors properly.
All right, here's today's 9 at 9.
We are just hours away from the first ever presidential debate between former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris. It's happening in Philadelphia at 8 p.m. You can watch it right here on KSAT 12.
The entire coast of Texas and Louisiana are under watches and warnings as Tropical Storm Francine continues to strengthen as it moves through the Gulf of Mexico. Officials in Galveston are warning about possible floodings and are warning residents to take the storm seriously.
New body camera video shows the moment that police detained Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill. Officers say they pulled Hill over near Hard Rock Stadium for speeding and reckless driving. In the video, we see Hill being pulled out of his car, forced down onto the pavement, and handcuffed. Hill responding to the body camera video saying he is embarrassed and shell-shocked.
Catherine, the Princess of Wales, has announced that she has completed her chemotherapy. In a video with her family, Catherine says that she's doing what she can to protect her health and remain free from cancer. But she noted that the road to full recovery is still a long one.
The FDA is recalling several brands of apple juice for high levels of arsenic. The apple juice was sold nationwide under different brand names at a number of chains, including Walgreens and Walmart. Officials say that exposure to too much arsenic can cause several issues that include stomach, nerve, and skin trouble.
And folks looking to get the new iPhone 16 are looking forward to the new integrated Apple Intelligence. The built-in AI system will allow for things like searching for pictures by describing them and giving Siri an upgrade.
The FBI released a report yesterday saying victims reported more than $5.6 billion in fraud related to cryptocurrency in 2023. That's a 45% increase from losses reported in 2022. The overall increase in fraud was fueled by a jump in crypto-related investment scams. The FBI wants victims to more quickly report crypto fraud to recover stolen money.
SpaceX's Polaris Dawn launched earlier this morning, carrying the first all-civilian crew to space. The crew will also attempt another space milestone, the first ever commercial spacewalk. The Polaris Dawn mission will last for 5 days before the crew returns to Earth.
Legendary actor James Earl Jones passed away yesterday. In his decades-long career, Jones made some of film's biggest characters come to life, from Sith Lord Darth Vader to Simba's father Mufasa in The Lion King. But his voice will live on because he signed an agreement with Lucasfilm to mix AI-generated Darth Vader voice lines with archival recordings. Jones was 93 years old. And that's today's 9 at 9.
Well, the time now is 9:09 and 74 degrees still ahead on GMSA at 9.
Scammers are everywhere, and some of their biggest targets are young college students. Ivan Herrera tells us how college freshmen can dodge scammers, but first.
We are falling in love with the fall flavors today. PJ's Coffee's here. Of course, they brought pumpkin spice, but a few other fun flavors.
Yeah, so that is our hint for our question of the day today. So if you love fall, you're going to want to hear it and weigh in.
Welcome back. It's 9:13, and I was sort of feeling like fall, but I hear that's going to go away. That's a rumor.
Will our mornings still be pretty though? Like, oh man.
Sorry.
Justin Horn.
Oh yes. Oh, listen, it's still September in South Texas. We have like another month to get through. We had a nice little break, a little reprieve, but we're headed back into it. But you know, today is an important day. This was my trivia question earlier.
Uh-oh.
Why is today significant, you ask? Because it's the peak of hurricane season.
See, my heart said that earlier, but I got it wrong.
You were close. It is the peak of hurricane season. So this is what you would expect Atlantic to be at its busiest, and it is fairly busy right now. Of course, we've got Francine in the Gulf of Mexico, but historically, when you look back at the numbers, this is when we have the most activity in the Atlantic Basin. This orange-red color are hurricanes, yellow is named storms or tropical storms. So we know it gets active this time of year. The water's plenty warm, and guess what? We got Francine down there in the Gulf of Mexico looking better and better, and I think that this will likely become a hurricane later today. But I wanted to show you the radar picture because we are getting some rain in deep South Texas, and those folks need it. The valley is desperate for some rain right now, and they are getting some, so it's good to see some falling there. We will not get any of it because of the path of this storm. It is forecast to move northeast and away from us. It will take the moisture with it. Winds right now are at 65 miles per hour, so this is a pretty strong tropical storm. And the path that it will take, again, off to the north and east, we'll set that up again, but it'll move north and east towards parts of Louisiana, and that's where I think that we'll see the biggest impacts, likely becoming a Category 2 storm before it moves in that direction. So rainfall potential, highest there right along the coast of Louisiana. That's where we're going to see this biggest storm surge. The rainfall totals along the Texas coast, pretty low, honestly. Not big numbers, 1 to 2 inches potentially around Brownsville, but it's going to be New Orleans and parts of Louisiana that really get hit the hardest with this. Storm surge will also be significant. We're expecting storm surge warnings where we could see Pretty significant storm surge as this large system moves north. Hurricane warnings posted there too. Tropical storm warnings for the Texas coast, but I think surge will only be on the order of 1 to 2 feet. So by early tomorrow morning, we're talking about 90-mile-per-hour winds. But as this thing makes landfall, could have winds as strong as 100 miles per hour, and then it will move north, weakening as it does, but dropping heavy rain up towards Memphis and potentially St. Louis by the weekend as it moves up the Mississippi River. For us, again, the impacts are minimal, if anything at all. We've got clear skies right now. 74 here in San Antonio, 76 in New Braunfels, 76 in Converse. Still in the 60s in Kerrville, place that got down into the 50s this morning, but that will not last. 80 at 10 o'clock, 83, 11 a.m., 86 by noontime. And then we make our way up to 92 this afternoon. Partly cloudy. Yeah, we could see some clouds rolling in from Francine. They just won't have any rain associated with them. 92 Wednesday, 95 Thursday, 97 Friday. Heat index on Friday could be as high as 100. And then we'll see temperatures in the low 90s Sunday and Monday with some small rain chances coming back into the picture, guys.
All right, Justin, thank you so much. And obviously, we were just talking about how excited we were about the fall getting here. And guess what? We're not the only ones. Because SA Live, feeling those fall vibes right now.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Are you?
I mean, fall may not officially be here, but yes, look at that.
It
You've got
feels better.
some coffee, right?
Yes.
That we sent over there from PJ's.
What you think, you guys?
Yes,
You do have your nice little PJ's coffee.
Yes, thank you.
You're very welcome.
And they have some fun flavors. Yes, we try. So they have, I think it's pumpkin spice. They have s'mores. They have, what else, Robert? I'm looking for Robert, our producer.
PJ,
Yes.
what other one? Bananas Foster.
Bananas Foster. I don't know what you guys are drinking over there. What do you got?
Well, I taste the caffeine. It's like coffee.
That's important. Yes.
What are we drinking?
You have the Bananas Foster, according to Robert, our producer.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Both of us. I like it.
I'm not familiar with much coffee, but it's coffee.
Yeah.
It tastes like it, so I know the flavor now.
There you go.
We'll be awake for GMSA at 9 for sure.
Yes. All right. So we want folks to scan that QR code and weigh in, and they may see their answer in the show at 10 o'clock.
Your favorite fall flavor.
What's your favorite fall flavor?
Cinnamon?
I was gonna say cinnamon too, just because it makes you think of, you can bake with it, you can add it to your coffee. It just makes me happy. What about you guys?
Ice water.
Well,
I mean, for Texas fall, right? Ice water.
But I think you guys, the more we keep doing this, y'all are going to make me a coffee lover eventually.
Oh yeah, we're gonna convert you. Yes, Daphne, we're working on that. Every day we'll bring you something new.
All right.
And we'll see you guys in a bit.
All right, thank you so much. Yay, we love having
I
SA
know.
Live right after GMSA at 9. We're so spoiled.
Trying new things.
All the time.
It is 9:19. We got 74 degrees outside.
Going off to college is a fun and exciting time. However, new students have to be aware of scammers looking to steal their hard-earned cash. Our Ivan Adetta will tell us how next. Hi, welcome back. It is 9:22. Well, it's still early in the fall semester for college students, and many will be looking for new on-campus jobs or internships to make some extra cash or to fulfill some credit hours.
Unfortunately, the scammers don't discriminate when it comes to stealing your money, and they're targeting college students to get it. Digital journalist Ivan Herrera is here to break down the scam alert. Good morning. Again, another frustrating thing for people who are just trying to get a good life, you know?
Yes, that's exactly what we're trying to do. And did you guys ever have a job during college by chance?
I did.
What'd you guys do?
DJ, radio.
Oh, that's
party
more
station.
fun.
Yeah, that's more fun.
Well, it was on it was like the Longhorn Copy Center. It was like the Kinkos of UT.
Gotcha.
Hey.
Well, I was a news director and a station manager. So let's tell you a little bit about those college jobs. And they can get pretty demanding, especially when you have a busy school schedule. But if your boss gets a little too demanding and starts asking you to buy gift cards for them with a promise to pay you back, you may be dealing with a scammer. And the scams usually start like this. You'll get a text or email from someone who says they're your boss and have a favor to ask you to help reward your coworkers. Now, no matter the details, the ask is usually the same. They'll tell you to buy gift cards and send them photos of the card and PIN numbers. Now, the scammer will tell you that they'll pay you back sometimes as early as the end of the day. Now, the Federal Trade Commission says the bad guys don't want you to have time to call your boss, so they'll be urgent about it. Now, the person on the other end will instruct you which gift cards to buy and where to get them. Now, by giving them the gift card and PIN numbers and the photos of the card, you give the scammer access to all of those funds, even if they don't have the physical card. And if you become a victim of the scam, report it to the gift card company immediately to ask and see if you can get your money back. And also have that card number handy when you contact the company. Make sure to report the scam to reportfraud.ftc.gov. And guys, you want to include all the important details in your report to help the FTC with the investigation. Be descriptive about it if you find yourself in this situation. And if you went to any of the stores to purchase the gift cards, if you're a victim of this scam, just make sure to be descriptive and contact the FTC. And also, you can contact the Texas Attorney General's office for any of those fraud things.
First of all, I'd be so salty if my new boss was going to be like, yo, check it out. I know I just hired you, but I need some help. Give me a gift card. I'd be like, is this
it's more than likely not your boss. It's a scammer. Contact the boss first just to make sure.
All right, that's a lot to worry about.
Yes. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Ivan, for being here today. Well, time now is 9:25 and 74 degrees for now. There's a lot more ahead on GMSA at 9.
Including helping students take their first steps into adulthood. That's what some local high schools are doing as part of a new mentorship program. I'm going to tell you all about it and how it works coming up.
Take another look here at TransGuide, looking at the same situation there at I-35, I-37. This is close to St. Mary's. Looks like things are moving. It's about to clear. So thank you guys for getting that cleared up very quickly. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It's about 9:30 now. Well, it's a story born out of curiosity. Our Courtney Friedman and photojournalist Adam Barraza were at Haven for Hope weeks ago doing a story on their new youth program.
Now, while there, they noticed beautiful artwork all around the common room and found out the artist was one of the young clients. So they went back where 23-year-old Suman Bynes-Karki brought some blank canvases. The result was inspiring conversation about resilience and positivity.
It's been a real way of just helping me out.
Yeah, like mental health and calming.
Definitely.
Getting at Haven, are there certain programs that you're feeling connected to as well?
Yes, I'm really enjoying the therapy appointment that I'm having right at this point.
Are they getting you ready for careers?
I'm very excited. Ready to Work has helped me in a lot of ways.
Okay.
And that is a clip from their story. So Courtney and Adam join us now. And so again, tell us, this story came out because you just noticed some art at Haven for Hope. And how did it turn into such a powerful story?
This is one of our favorite shoots we've done. Adam and I get to work together. We've done a lot of shoots at Haven. The youth program is something new. So we went to do a story just on the youth program and how wonderful it is for, young adults that are experiencing homelessness. While we were in their common room, we saw art all over the common room. Yeah. It was beautiful. And so Adam and I were like, who is that? Did somebody donate this? This art is incredible. And they said it was a young client. And Adam goes, bring him up here.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
So we got to meet him. Yeah, and it was just, he was so quiet. His demeanor was just so humble, but the work was inspiring. We just had to learn more about him.
Of course. So a lot of people know that when you guys go into these stories, we plan, y'all have a whole rubric of what you want to do, and sometimes you get to a scene and it completely changes. So with that being said, y'all were the mastermind behind this. What was the mindset behind retelling the story?
That was all Adam.
So with normal storytelling, you have a sit down interview, you talk, but I felt like, he knows how to paint. I was like, and there was just so much going on. I was just like, it was just amazing how I saw, the painter in him, and I was just like, well, why don't Courtney just sit down and teach her how to paint?
Yeah.
So then that just happened, and then all the different angles just started coming to my mind, and that's just the way it worked.
Yeah, he said, he's like, I got it from here. I'm gonna take 4 cameras, I'm gonna set them up, and he came up with the idea. He said, he's just gonna teach you to paint. I'm gonna mic you up, and you guys just talk. So there was no traditional interview aspect, and when we edited this together, it was just one string of our whole conversation. And Adam did a great job. You can see that was a GoPro overhead, and this is a time lapse that Adam put together. So just kind of the vision, and then it all came together, and it was just a beautiful experience. One of our favorite shoots we've ever done.
Definitely. Talk about a very authentic. You get that realness coming out of the person you're talking to.
Exactly.
And speaking of the vision, you all obviously, saw something when you were there, but what did you want the viewers to take away from this?
I just feel like someone that young, I kept saying, I'm so impressed by you. Somebody that young had so much experience and so many times that he changed something negative into positive. I walked away learning so much from him. So I guess one of the things is that age doesn't really determine how you can look at the world, assess the things that you're going through. There's just so much wisdom and calm, and I think it's because of the art that transformed this person going through a lot into something positive. And I learned a lot from that personally.
I also like the way you said it in the social is like, it's a different perspective. So finding an outlet that helps you, when times are hard, and finding an outlet that helps you go through it. Like for me, example, it's the gym, but for him, it's the art. So, being able to just go through things and, find this happiness and, I could see those photos he sent us. He was like really sad, and now he's just, really uplifting and helping others and wanting to paint and help others. And now, doing this with Courtney, he wants to, probably do this as a teaching thing.
Yeah.
So that's just something that, just helps him as well, is something amazing that we saw.
All right. Well, I tell you what, we look forward to seeing that full story. It's online, right?
It is
KSAT.com.
online. You can see the full story that ran yesterday, and then Adam and I put together the full conversation. It's about 18 minutes, and you can see all the knowledge Suman had to share. We thank him for sharing. We're going to follow up with him too.
All right, we look forward to that and the artwork as well.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
All right, thanks.
Let's go out to the city real quick. Looking out at live cam. Man, things are looking nice. We've been talking about beautiful artwork, and that sky right there, just gorgeous, Justin.
It is like a painting, isn't it? Blue skies, beautiful today. We had a nice start. We're at 74 now. We started off fairly cool, and things will warm up quite significantly this afternoon. Let's take a look at that forecast. You get out the door this morning, temperatures will make their way up to around 92 this afternoon. Look for partly cloudy skies later today as we start to get some of those higher clouds that'll move in courtesy of Francine. But as we've been saying, Francine stays well to our east. It has very little impact on us. You can see the dry air that's still pretty much in place over Texas. While some of that's getting replaced, we're just not going to feel the real effects from Francine at all. In fact, we're not even putting any rain chances in the forecast this week. But we do have to check in on the latest update from the Hurricane Center. That should be coming in here in just a little bit, and we'll share that with you once we get it, guys.
Thank you, Justin. Well, an hours-long standoff after a pursuit on the city's north side over. That's according to San Antonio police. So police say they were trying to serve a felony warrant for drugs, and after finding the suspect, the man tried to get away from them. Now, eventually, he came to a stop not far from Blanco Road and Edison High School, where that standoff occurred. The man was held up in his vehicle for hours before police could take him into custody.
Just a reminder, KSAT will carry the presidential debate live right here on Channel 12 tonight at 8. You can also watch our website where KSAT Plus coverage starts after the news at 6 ends, and we will run directly into the night beat. And of course, we hope to see you then.
And if you can join us in person, KSAT will be hosting a debate night watch party over at the Friendly Spot Ice House. This is on South Alamo Street. That watch party will be from 7 to 10 tonight, so the same time as the debate right here on KSAT 12.
So the San Antonio Police Department says the K-9 units can save lives when they're responding to emergencies, whether that's hunting down a dangerous suspect or looking for a missing person.
Well, this week, a nonprofit called Spike's K-9 Fund is in town giving some highly specialized training to the San Antonio Police Department police dogs, officers, and members of the SWAT team.
Nonprofit says it has worked with hundreds of dogs over the years across the country. This week, they're teaching K-9 tactical integration course on using dogs in SWAT team operations. Instructor Stephen Stoops says that so much of the training of K-9 comes down to a good attitude and good relationship with its handler.
And it's a continual learning experience, and you're only as good as your last deployment. A lot of times your failures will lead into successes by coming to this kind of training, because it's an open engagement between the instructors and the handlers.
The team is teaching 12 handlers and 6 SWAT members in town through the next 2 days. It's all for free and comes at no cost to the department.
Well, we're hearing that there's a party going on at Market Square.
So we're going to check in with Jen and Fiona at SA Live. I will say that Stephanie has been feeling good since she's been drinking that coffee.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, okay. All right. Well, it might be earlier than we're used to, but if it's SA Live, well, you know, there's a party going on, and it's because we brought SAP's entertainment in the morning. Because if you weren't awake then, you are awake now.
You are now. Also, with that coffee, Gilbert Ellis Reyes from SAP's Entertainment is here with us. Gilbert, how do people react when they see your robot?
Yeah, once they come in the party, they're like, what the heck is this? People go wild. It's something different. People love it.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm sure their jaws drop.
Oh, yes. Okay, and the reaction from folks must just be...
Oh, yeah. They're just like, wow, what is this? Everybody takes their phone out. They start filming, taking pictures.
They've got dance moves, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think they're going to show us some dance moves.
Let's do the Saturday Night Fever right there. Saturday Night Fever.
Yes.
There you go.
They went with this one, Jen.
This one I can do.
Hitting the low.
Wait, what?
There you go.
Now, did you guys like those moves? I think you guys are going to learn some moves right now from Mr. Robot there.
Now, did they surprise you?
A lot.
Yes.
I see y'all got some dance moves over there. You got some dance moves? Can we do like a... Oh, I see. Oh, get it with the bathtub. Oh, I got it with the bathtub. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, my good Lordy. That scared me. I ain't gonna lie.
We were like...
Oh, my God.
Justin, come over here real quick.
I want to see a dance move.
Oh, yeah.
You guys.
Look, Justin.
Yes, they're going to get here.
Justin's just as tall, right?
Yeah, exactly. Come over there.
Right here. Go right beside us.
He makes Justin look small. Let's see Justin's dance moves.
I love it. Oh my goodness. So this is really cool. You guys got a lot of cool things going on right now.
Oh my goodness, what fun.
Yes, we're going to show more dance moves here in a little bit on SA Live, which starts at 10 a.m. Now we're still adjusting to the time.
All right, we'll look forward to that, and we'll have My goodness.
All right.
This early in the morning.
I love it. So time now is 9:40. Of course, you're watching GMSA at 9.
Well, coming up, a program at Castech High School is helping students take their next steps after senior year. We're going to tell you how they're doing it and how you can get involved next.
9:44. Welcome back to GMSA at 9. For students getting ready to graduate from high school, taking the next step, whether it's college or even the workforce, can be very intimidating. That's where Castech High School's mentorship program comes in.
So over the last 7 years, the program has been successful, but they need more mentors to help more students. So I met with a former high school student from Cast who is in college now, and she still looks to her mentor for guidance.
I was a biology major, and then after that year I was like, yeah, maybe this is not the right path for me. So I switched it to early childhood education with a bilingual certification.
Kimberly Samuels is now a senior at Texas State University, but just a few years ago, she was a student at Castech High School, and she credits her mentor, Christopher Flores, for her success.
The guidance and the support that I had from my mentor was just like amazing. I didn't have too much support at home with exactly everything I wanted to do, so having that extra support was just so helpful. He guided me through so many things in college, even like just applying.
Kimberly and Christopher were paired through the Castech Mentorship Program in 2019. And even after the program and after Kimberly graduated from high school, she still reaches out to Christopher.
You don't get into these things expecting anything in return. I did get a lot in return from Kim, but you don't go in thinking that. Primarily, I truly believe that if God's given you the ability to do things, you have the responsibility to go exercise.
We would talk about getting ready for college. We would do also talking about like career.
The CAST Mentorship Program sets aside time for high school students to meet with their mentors so they can help them prepare for college and their future careers.
Societally speaking, you're an adult, right, when you graduate. But I can say even in my late 20s, I didn't feel like an adult. So I think a lot of it, I feel like a lot of it was just these random life things that pop up, and how do I think through them, how do I work through them, how do I make a decision and own it, you know, for better or for worse. Every school, public, private, charter, it doesn't matter. Every employer, every college, every university, I think needs to have a program like this.
For Kimberly, she says the program, and Chris, changed her life.
Honestly, I can say, like, I don't know what I would do if I didn't have Chris going with me. being with me through this whole process. He's truly changed me as a person as well.
Well, I mean, you could tell me that I met these guys, and they were so fun to work with, and it's really cool because Chris and Kim were telling me that at this point, of course, he's helped her professionally, with her, I guess her college career as well. But now they look at each other as family, both of them, and after all these years. And just a side note, so Kimberly was trying to contact Christopher pretty recently. He was like, "Oh, what's going on?" To tell him that she got engaged.
Oh, that's a bond right there. Unbreakable
that's a
bond.
really great bond that they have, and and it's really cool to see all the the students with their mentors. So we want to remind you that we have a KSAT Community Town Hall on the mentorship program at Castech High School. This will be happening next Thursday, September 19th, and this is happening at 2 p.m. So we hope you can join us online for that.
All right, let's go out to Zoo Camp real quick. Take a look at our animals, our flamingos hanging out, man. I tell you, half in the water, some on the land. It's always cool to see them in the sand.
Another nice day to go to the zoo.
You're a poet.
I know, it's just some poetry for you guys. Either way, hey, 74 degrees outside is not bad for them.
No, it really isn't. It was a nice morning, although a little warmer than yesterday morning, and we're going to see those mornings, unfortunately, get even warmer going forward as humidity comes back. Sorry, bearer of bad news. That is me this morning. 74 at the airport, 76 in New Braunfels, 76 in Converse, 72 Bernie, 73 Kerrville. Again, pretty nice out there, at least for the moment. But our daytime highs are really going to start to jump up. So today we're at 92, tomorrow at 92. That number is the heat index. So that's the humidity you got to factor in. And look where we end up by Friday. Heat index, peak heat index here in the afternoon of 101. That means Friday Night Football is going to be really warm. I'm sorry to say. Saturday will be hot too. So we've returned back to summer after a nice stretch here. I did want to show you a great picture. This is from Valerie last night out near Elmendorf. Beautiful shot. Look at the colors in that sunset. Really love that. And we've got some clouds that'll be swinging through today. I think we'll get another nice sunset tonight as we get some of the peripheral clouds from Francine. Right now spinning down here just to the south and east of South Padre Island. Winds are at 65 miles per hour. It's moving north at about 5 miles per hour. And this will continue. Actually, that just updated. That's the 10 a.m. update. So yes, winds at 65. Not quite a hurricane yet, but it's getting close. It's getting close. And we look at the Futurecast here, and this is one of our computer models, but I think it shows kind of the direction this is moving. And notice it keeps a lot of the rain off the Texas coast. So that's why we don't think we're going to get all that much here in Texas. But Louisiana certainly will get hit hard by this. Expected to make landfall probably sometime tomorrow afternoon. It shows sometime around 3 o'clock. That's probably pretty close. Now, you'll get very heavy rain in Louisiana, but I'm also concerned about the storm surge. So especially for New Orleans, it'll be on the bad side of the storm. And I think the storm surge could be fairly significant depending on which way the winds kind of bring in the water into the bay. But we do think storm surge will be on the order of maybe 5 to 7 feet there. There are storm surge warnings in effect, hurricane warnings in effect there along the Louisiana coast. We've got tropical storm warnings in effect along the Texas coast to account for some higher surf. But again, the main impacts will be here in Louisiana. Now they did weaken the winds just a little bit, and that's probably because it runs out of real estate here. It gets picked up by a trough, and it's going to start moving pretty quickly. But by tomorrow evening, you got winds at 85 miles per hour, and then it starts to track north up the Mississippi River, bringing heavy rain as it does. And up near Memphis and St. Louis, they could see some heavy rain out of this as well. But I mentioned the storm surge threat. 5 to 10 feet here along the Louisiana coast, and this is a low-lying area, so that would be significant. That means you're going to get quite a bit of water coming in there for those folks in Louisiana. Our forecast calls for 86 at noontime. High temperatures today will be up around 92. Partly cloudy skies, east-northeasterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, and then this evening back down into the 80s. 92 Wednesday, 95 Thursday. We talked about the heat later this week. Mostly sunny, probably Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and those temperatures really do start to race upwards. We do get some small rain chances coming back into play Sunday and Monday.
Okay, well, that'll be better, but yeah, you're right about the high school football.
It's going to be a little rough. Always, the start of the season is always a little bit rough, but we're still waiting for that big front. It'll happen.
Okay. I always look at it like sometimes when you go to college, you got some of the audience, they'll paint their bodies, and it's just like, okay, I bet that feels good right now in the summertime, but they do that stuff in the wintertime too, and I don't understand how.
Just your face in a jacket, right?
Yes.
We could do that. Thank you, Justin. Let's go ahead and check in with Jen and Fiona.
Get with our people, y'all. How y'all doing?
All the parties happening there.
Just having fun, right?
Yes.
All morning long.
Staying on top of all the TikTok trends, right?
Yes.
That's what we do. All right. And I don't know if you've heard of this TikTok trend.
I had
pancakes.
Right. Okay. And it includes ice cream. So we called in one of our go-to chefs, Chef Leo Aguirre. Tell us about this trend real quick.
So it's a simple recipe. It's just 1-to-1 ratio. Ice cream, any ice cream you want, any flavor you want. And then self-rising flour. That's it.
And you get these gorgeous pancakes?
Yep, super easy.
What?
Right.
And how do you do it right? What's the secret?
You want to do the ice cream first, kind of have it somewhat melted, and then you add your flour so you can, 1-to-1. That's it. Yep. There's no really.
I think we can try that.
Okay, and look at the cuteness right over here. Oh my goodness, this was the cute local pup that went viral after his adorable epic fail,
yeah,
right?
There's Potato, and there's the video that went viral. We're continuing with the viral videos. Yes, it's an adorable epic fail is what we're calling it. More than 40 million views, but we are giving him his redemption today.
That's right, he's been training. All right, and get ready to rumble. It's going to be an action-packed weekend here in the Alamo City. National wrestling stars are here in the studio, and we're going to tell you about all the high-flying action.
And you saw them earlier. Yes, the party continues here on SA Live with SAP's Entertainment Robots. Look at them. They are busy having fun all the time, so that's why we wanted them to come start this 10 a.m. week that we've launched with, a fun party here on SA Live.
That's right. Just add water or just add us. All right. I'll add more when SA Live continues.
Welcome back. It's 9:56. Well, just a reminder, KSAT will carry the presidential debate live right here on Channel 12 tonight at 8. So you can also watch it on our website or KSAT Plus. That coverage will start after the news at 6 ends and will run directly into the night beat. We'll see you then.
And this one is for all of our ventriloquist fans out there. Comedian Jeff Dunham coming to the Alamo City. You've probably seen his stand-up specials on Netflix or Comedy Central. His show at the Frost Bank Center isn't until January, but tickets are going on sale next week. We've got that information posted right now on our website at KSAT.com. Of course, just all you have to do is look for this article.
And we are gearing up for this year's Head for the Cure 5K. So this is coming up in a couple of weeks already. That is September 28th, and it's happening at Providence Catholic School. So just a reminder, that's also across the street from KSAT. So you can register right now by scanning the QR code on your screen. It's going to take you directly to the website to register. The proceeds from Head for the Cure will go to brain cancer research. And for more information, you can just visit ksatcommunity.com. Looking pretty good there at I-35, at I-37. I know we had a crash earlier in the area. Looking at a minor crash here, I-37 at Houston Street, but we don't see anything on your TransGuide screen at this time. But it looks to be minor and only with the shoulder and the main lane blocked.
All right. Reflecting back on the running, hey, if you want to get those runs in, you might need to do it earlier in the day than later moving forward, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or just be like me and don't do it at all. 92 today, partly cloudy, 92 tomorrow. It's going to be a warm stretch here, 95 Thursday, up to 97 on Friday. And the heat index becomes a problem again. Just when you thought we were getting in the fall, the crisp mornings, and now they're gone. Now we're back to summer, but we are going to get a small chance of rain showing up early next week.
Okay. Hey.
Just waiting for our next break.
That is okay, because guess what? After this, it's just like you get your last little glory time in, and then we're going to have fun with the fall weather.
Yes, we will.
Fall temperatures coming in our way. And speaking of which, we're talking about fall vibes.
Yes, fall vibes on SA Live starts right now.
Get pumped at 10 a.m. from America's Got Talent to Market Square. These high-tech party crashers are getting the party started. How you can bring them to your next event.
Plus, a local dog's adorable fail went viral on social media with more than 40 million views. We're giving this pup a chance at redemption. See what happens when he gets back in the water live.
And brewing some fall flavors where you can cozy up with a cup of pumpkin latte, s'mores, or another flavor that could become the newest autumn craze. It's today on the bright and early SA Live.
Celebrating